Hello everyone, and welcome to today's presentation, Top 5 Anti-Aging Tips for Seniors. I'm so thrilled to be here with you today because aging, well, it's something we all experience, isn't it? It's a universal journey, and yet it's so deeply personal. Whether you're tuning in because you're a senior yourself, or maybe you're here for a loved one, your parents, your grandparents, or even a friend, this talk is going to give you some practical, science-backed, and honestly pretty fun ways to embrace aging with vitality and grace. Now, before we dive in, let's set the stage a little. Aging is often painted as this big, scary thing in our culture. Wrinkles, creaky joints, forgetting where you park the car. But I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. In fact, with a few intentional habits, we can not only slow down some of those signs of aging, but actually enhance our quality of life as we get older. Today we're going to explore 5 tips, 5 powerful, actionable strategies that can help seniors feel stronger, sharper, and more vibrant. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into this together. Alright, before we jump into the first tip, I want to take a moment to talk about why this even matters. You see, anti-aging isn't just about looking younger. Though, let's be honest, who doesn't love a good compliment about their skin? It's really about feeling younger, about staying independent, active, and engaged in the things you love. Research shows that people who adopt healthy habits as they age can reduce their risk of chronic diseases, improve their mental health, and even extend their lifespan. Think about it. Wouldn't it be amazing to keep dancing at your grandkid's wedding, or hiking that trail you've always loved, or simply waking up each day with energy and enthusiasm? That's what these tips are all about. I've broken them down into 5 key areas, and we're going to spend some time on each one, really digging into the hows, the whys, and the little tricks to make them work for you. Ready? Let's get started. Our first tip, and honestly this might be the foundation of everything else, is to prioritize nutrient-rich eating. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh great, here comes the lecture about kale and quinoa. But hear me out. This isn't about forcing yourself to eat stuff you hate. It's about feeding your body the fuel it needs to thrive as you age. Let's break this down. As we get older, our metabolism slows down, our digestion changes, and our bodies don't absorb nutrients quite as efficiently as they used to. That means we need to be a little more intentional about what we put on our plates. So what does nutrient-rich really mean? It's all about foods that pack a punch: vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, healthy fats. Think colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins like fish or chicken, whole grains like oats or brown rice, and healthy fats from things like nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Why does this matter for anti-aging? Well, take antioxidants, for example. These little warriors fight off something called oxidative stress. Basically, the wear and tear that happens in our cells over time. Berries, like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, are loaded with antioxidants, and studies have shown they can help protect your brain from aging, keeping your memory sharp. Then there's omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon or sardines. These are fantastic for your heart, your joints, and even your mood. Now I want to share a quick story. My Aunt Margaret, she's 78 now, used to live on a diet of toast and canned soup. She'd say, "Oh, I don't need much at my age." But a few years ago, her doctor told her she was at risk for osteoporosis. She started adding more leafy greens, like spinach and kale, for calcium, and fatty fish for vitamin D. She even got into making smoothies because they're easy on her teeth. And you know what? She swears she feels 10 years younger, her energy's up, and she's even started gardening again. So how do you make this practical? Start small. Swap out that afternoon cookie for a handful of almonds or some sliced apple with peanut butter. Add a side of steamed broccoli to your dinner. It's easy, it's cheap, and it's loaded with nutrients. If chewing's an issue, blend your veggies into a soup or smoothie. The key is consistency. Small changes over time add up. Oh, and hydration. Don't forget water. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses a day. It keeps your skin plump, your digestion humming, and your energy steady. Alright, that's tip number 1. We're going to spend a good chunk of time on each of these, so settle in. We've got 4 more to go. Moving on to tip number 2, stay physically active. Now I can almost hear the groans. Exercise? At my age? My knees won't let me? But stick with me here, because this isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights unless that's your thing. Physical activity is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools we have, and it's never too late to start. Let's talk science for a second. Exercise does incredible things for your body as you age. It strengthens your muscles and bones, which helps prevent falls, a big deal for seniors. It boosts your circulation, keeping your heart healthy and your blood pressure in check. It even releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your mood. And here's the kicker. Studies show that regular movement can actually slow the shortening of your telomeres, those little caps on your DNA that protect your cells from aging. In other words, exercise keeps you young at a cellular level. What counts as active? It could be a 20-minute walk around the block, nothing fancy, just get your heart pumping a little. Or maybe it's a gentle yoga class, great for flexibility and balance. Swimming is fantastic if you've got joint pain. The water takes the pressure off. Even chair exercises, like leg lifts or arm circles, can make a difference if mobility's limited. The goal is 150 minutes a week. That's about 20 to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. But don't let that number scare you. Start where you are. Even 10 minutes is better than nothing. I'll tell you about my neighbor, Tom. He's 82, and a few years back, he could barely get up the stairs without huffing and puffing. His daughter got him a little pedometer, just a cheap one, and challenged him to hit 2,000 steps a day. At first, he'd just pace around his living room during TV commercials. Now, he's up to 6,000 steps, and he's the guy leading the neighborhood walking group. He says his arthritis bothers him less, and he sleeps like a baby. How do you start? Pick something you enjoy: dancing, gardening, even Wii Fit if you're into video games. Get a buddy if you can. It's more fun that way. And listen to your body, push a little, but don't overdo it. Stretch afterward to keep limber. This isn't about perfection, it's about staying in motion. So that's tip 2, keep moving and your body will thank you. Alright, tip number 3, protect your brain health. This one's close to my heart because, let's face it, staying sharp as we age is a big priority. We want to keep telling our stories, solving our crosswords, remembering where we parked that darn car. And the good news? Your brain is like a muscle. You can train it, strengthen it, and keep it young. So what's the deal with brain aging? As we get older, our brains naturally shrink a tiny bit, and connections between neurons can slow down. But lifestyle choices can make a huge difference. First up, mental stimulation. Things like reading, puzzles, or learning something new, like a language or a musical instrument, build what scientists call cognitive reserve. It's like a savings account for your brain. The more you deposit now, the more you've got to draw on later. Then there's sleep. Oh, sleep is a game changer. When you snooze, your brain clears out toxins, like beta amyloid, which is linked to Alzheimer's. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night. And stress, manage it. Chronic stress pumps cortisol into your system, which can damage your hippocampus, the memory center of your brain. Meditation, deep breathing, even a good laugh can bring that stress down. Let me tell you about my friend Clara. She's 75 and sharp as a tack. She started doing Sudoku every morning with her coffee. Says it's her brain gym. She also joined a book club, which gets her reading and chatting with friends. And she swears by her nightly wind-down routine: herbal tea, no screens, just quiet. She says she feels clearer-headed than she did in her 60s. How do you do this? Start with something fun. Try a jigsaw puzzle or download a brain training app. Keep a sleep schedule, same bedtime, same wake-up. And socialize. Chatting with friends or family boosts your brain too. It's like a workout without the sweat. So tip 3, treat your brain like the treasure it is, and it'll keep shining. Tip number 4, care for your skin. Now this one might sound a little vain, but hear me out. Your skin isn't just about looks. It's your body's biggest organ, your first line of defense against the world. And as we age, it gets thinner, drier, and more prone to damage. A little TLC can go a long way toward keeping it healthy, and yes, looking good too. What happens to skin as we age? Collagen and elastin, those proteins that keep it firm and bouncy, start to break down. Sun exposure, pollution, and time add up, leaving wrinkles, spots, and dryness. But you can fight back. First, sunscreen. Every day, even if it's cloudy. UV rays are the #1 skin ager, and SPF 30 or higher can protect you. Second, moisturize. A good cream with hyaluronic acid or ceramides locks in hydration and plumps things up. And third, antioxidants, like vitamin C, can repair damage and brighten your complexion. My mom, she's 70, used to skip all this. She'd say, "I'm too old for that nonsense." But after a dermatologist visit, she started a simple routine: cleanser, moisturizer with SPF in the morning, and a richer cream at night. She even added a vitamin C serum she got at the drugstore. Now she's glowing, and she loves how her skin feels softer. How do you start? Keep it simple: cleanse, moisturize, protect. Drink water too. It helps from the inside out. And if you're curious about fancy stuff like retinoids, talk to a doctor. They're powerful, but not for everyone. Tip 4 is all about giving your skin some love. It's earned it after all these years. Finally, tip number 5, stay connected socially. This might not sound like an anti-aging tip, but trust me, it's huge. Loneliness is a silent epidemic for seniors, and it's not just about feeling sad. It's linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, even dementia. On the flip side, strong relationships keep you young. They give you purpose, joy, and a reason to get up each day. How does this work? Social interaction stimulates your brain, lowers stress, and even boosts your immune system. Whether it's family, friends, or a community group, those bonds matter. I think of my Uncle Joe. He's 85 and lives alone, but he's in a bowling league. Every Wednesday he's there, laughing, cheering, keeping score. He says it's his secret to staying spry. How do you do it? Call a friend, join a club, volunteer. Whatever feels right. Even a quick chat with a neighbor counts. Technology's great too. Zoom calls or texting grandkids can bridge the gap. So there you have it, our top 5. Eat well, move, protect your brain, care for your skin, and stay connected. Aging isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace with the right tools. Thanks for spending this time with me today. Now go out there and live your best, most vibrant years yet.